So the Lakers still need a center at this point. We thought it was cleared up when they acquired Mark Williams from the Hornets a few days ago. Obviously, the Hornets were not able to hold up some of their end of the deal, and the trade will be canceled. That means that everybody that was going to Charlotte is coming back to LA, and that means that everybody that was in LA is going back to Charlotte. And if you look at it, if you're looking at a long-term decision for the Lakers, the reason this trade didn't go through, for those who don't know, is Mark Williams failed his physical, which means that he wouldn't have been sustainable. Most likely, when you fail physical, it's usually means that you're not going to have a long career when you end up doing that. So for the long term for the Lakers, that's probably a good win because you don't want to give up those assets if you're going to have a guy that's only going to be able to play for like 2 years or maybe only going to be able to get on the court for a certain amount of games. But in the short term, obviously, the only center that they have on this roster right now that would be eligible to play in the postseason is Jackson Hayes. And he's been playing a lot better, sure, but they're going to at least need to bring somebody else into play. This means obviously Dalton Connect comes back, Cam Reddish comes back. I do believe that they'll waive Cam Reddish, or it's either going to be Cam Reddish or Christian Wood. Christian Wood has not played in forever. I don't know why he's still on the roster, but one of them needs to be waived because what they're going to have to do at this point is they're going to have to look into the buyout market, and they're going to hopefully have to get a free agent. I would also give like guys like JaVale McGee, who they've had before, guys like Dwight Howard. I would definitely, it's worth giving them a workout for sure. But I think you're looking really intensely at the buyout market. Alex Len is somebody, and he said he was signing with the Pacers, but he hasn't officially done that yet. I feel like the Lakers would be the number one destination for a center if they're in a position to be bought out by a team. Like Larry Nance Jr. is another player that might force a buyout. Because what you're really going to get if you do it is you're going to get a starting position on a playoff team, and it's going to be good exposure for anybody. So I think they're going to get somebody else. It just comes down to who it is. It's not going to be anybody outrageous. It's not going to be anybody that's going to be able to do things that a guy like Mark Williams was going to be able to do. But if you are the Lakers, you have, for the people that were upset about Dalton Connect leaving the team, he's now back. As I've said, he's a really good shooter. It felt like he was kind of getting figured out towards the latter part of the schedule that he's played so far. But he's still been one of the best rookies this year in the NBA, and that's nothing to be taken lightly. But this team, this Lakers team, is going to have to target a buyout center. I still think that they can run the West. I do, but they're going to have to get more depth at center. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know who they're eyeing right now. But in the short term, it is kind of a bitter pill to swallow for the Lakers because that addition, if Mark Williams could have came in and been healthy, that would have been such a big addition. I've seen the tape of what Mark Williams was able to do when he's on the court, and he was looking like one of those guys that was going to come into the league and be a really, really pivotal player in the future. So tough break for the Lakers, but they usually do really well in the buyout market. They usually do really well with signing free agents at this point of the year. So I have trust in the organization that they're going to figure something out. As I said, though, expect either Cam Reddish or Christian Wood on this roster to be released within either the next couple, maybe after the All-Star break when they decide they want to make this move. But yeah, Dalton Connect is going back to the Lakers. Mark Williams back to Charlotte. The trade has been canceled, and the Lakers still in need of a center. Thought they got it, but still in need of that pivotal center to make a run at the West.